Hello and welcome to episode 9 of the Sky Factory series. Here I am going to be working towards particularly the flight challenge. So I've gone ahead and opened that up here. You can read the text there if you want to, but the book has told me that it is giving me the very best design here. So I've got to make a tuberous jetpack. So if we look at the crafting recipe for that, you can see that it requires a fair bit of materials, but nothing too special except for this tuberous flux capacitor, which I can see here requires lead, redstone, and a potato, which I happen to have ready. So, there we go, tuberous flux capacitor. Then I put that in, 2 tin nuggets, 2 string for the straps, I imagine, and then 2 redstone. Boom! Got myself a tuberous jetpack. So if we look in the book here, you can see that that's complete. We move on to the next one. And now it wants me to put the jetpack on and give it a shot and see what happens. So, knowing how this works, I guess I need to move up to the top level. And furthermore, I think I'm just going to put a few things away here in a random spot in the chest, like all of my belongings. Alright guys, so let's look at the controls for flying. Let's see here. And there we go. So, now that should have fulfilled the book's deep desires. So, let's go grab up my quest book and see what's going on there. Gave me back a baked potato. How very nice of it. And then we can see that it gives me a recipe for an actual jetpack. So, the leadstone jetpack is right here. You can see it requires quite a bit more materials. So I'm going to start working on getting that together, and then I'll be back with you guys. And after those shenanigans with the tuberous jetpack, you can now see that we've got an actual jetpack ready for use. Now, it does take a fair bit of materials to get here, most specifically to make the leadstone thrusters. The leather strap's nothing special, it's just some leather and some iron. The leadstone flux capacitor is, again, not too special. The only thing I had to work for was the sulfur, but some sag milling with netherrack in it. Has a 15% chance of generating that, so I got some from there. Some normal lead, of course. And then the thrusters. You can see that's a bit more complex. A couple of lead, couple of glass, some copper gears. Redstone reception coils, gold and redstone. And then pneumatic servo is iron, glass, and redstone. And then I had to put in steam dynamos, which are themselves a crafting thing that takes a bit of materials. 2 copper gears, 3 copper, redstone, and a redstone transmission coil, which is silver, with 2 redstone. And I had to make 4 of those total, because I had to make 2 of the leadstone thrusters. But here we go, guys. Got ourselves a leadstone jetpack. So now I just need to charge that. I think this is a good time to show you that I've added a few things to the energy output section. So if we come up here, kind of dangerously with the lag, I guess, but you can see I've got a really long line that runs upwards. So let's jump up there with these elevators. So here we go. I've got a couple of the advanced energy cubes from Mekanism that are holding 3,200,000 RF each. So that's kind of added to my energy pool there. Go up a little bit more. Haven't done anything here yet. Don't know if I'm going to. Jump up again, and here you can see that I have put up a couple of the Mekanism windmills, just to help out a little bit with the energy generation. By help out a little bit, I mean quite a bit, actually. 384 RF per tick is definitely nothing to sneeze at. But I'm pretty sure I can put that in there and it'll start to charge. Yeah, good. So there we go. Got a charged one. So now, if I'm to put this on as a jetpack there, and then eventually, I swear I will figure out how it works. Well, guys, eventually I will figure out how to fly, and then I'm going to show you a tour around my base. And here we go, guys. So you can see the leadstone one does not fly very fast upwards, though it does leave a pretty cool trail behind me, as all of them will, I think. But it definitely does do the trick. So the energy also goes down pretty fast, actually. I'm at 69% already. I don't know if you can tell that from down there, but you can see there that I've lost quite a bit of energy. So let me just throw that back in here to recharge again. Alright, I have to take it off first. Throw it back in here to recharge. Get it back to full capacity. With this done though, guys, I'd say it's about time that I build that nether portal. So I'm going to figure out a good place to put it. Somewhere a little bit off the beaten trail, where I won't go very often, and I won't care if pigmen spawn. And once I've got that figured out, guys, I'll be back and we'll take that journey together. And there it is, guys. You can see I just put it off the side here, put up a little fence post so that way you couldn't get through it. So let's dive in and see what it's going to look like. Of course, this is the first time that I've gone, so it's going to take it a minute to generate the map. Oh, that's another fortress really close. Look at the other side. Kind of nothing out there. That's cool, though. Another fortress that's just right over there. Well, I'm going to get to building a little bit of structure here and then start thinking about bridging over to that, even though I don't want to, because it looks kind of dangerous. But I'll see you in a minute, guys. So, having built myself up a pretty strong platform, I thought about building a bridge over to the nether fortress, but really, there's not a lot of point in me doing that, because instead, I should just attack them from flight, because obviously that's going to be better. So let's head over there. Let's see what we can get done here. I see a wither skeleton, a couple blazes, some magma slime. Alright, maybe some blaze rods. Yep. Okay, got that one. So let's try to get that wither skeleton there. Without hitting any of these zombie pigmen. Okay, good. Got him. Got ourselves... Ooh, a wither skeleton skull. Good. That looting 3 swords are really coming in handy, apparently. Okay. I'm sad that I missed the magma slime. It got away from me. So let's delve a little deeper here. looking pretty dangerous over there. Even though I can fly, blazes are still a problem. If they hit me with too much fire, I will still kick the can. So, I think with the couple of blaze rods that I got in the Wither Skeleton Skull, I'm going to go ahead and head back, and maybe I'll make a brewing stand and start making some potions. I've got to find some imps though, and I do not see any on my mini-map or just standing out in the world though. So that's kind of half the reason that I came here. But I'm going to look into making some fire resistance potions, and then I'll be back with you guys. And in my quest for making the fire resistance potions, I discovered that I needed magma cream. So, as part of that, if you've never played Ex Nihilo before, here's how you get slime balls. You take a barrel of water, throw in some milk. You can see there at the top it says that it's sliming. So after a couple of seconds there, it turns into a nice green paste. You can see I've already gotten a few of them here. And then you mix that with a blaze powder, which I got some earlier from when I was processing the dust through the sieve. But of course, now that I have a few blaze rods, I could just grind those down as well. So we just wait a couple seconds for this to finish. And then, I guess, because that's kind of boring to watch, I'll show you that down here, I've made an auto brewer. So I have aspirations to automating it, at least slightly. You can see here, I've already thrown in a couple of water bottles. I've got some up here in the chest that are going to go down into it as soon as I'm done and got the potion all set up and ready to go. And there you can see the slime's done, so we grab that out, and we got ourselves a couple slime balls. So we put that down, put the blaze powder with it, bam, magma cream. So I'm going to get that all set up, and as soon as I'm ready to auto brew those potions, I'll be back with you guys so you can see a couple of them get done. Alright, I've gathered all the ingredients together. Let's check this out. So we put another wart into the resources, magma cream into the step 2 resources. Let's see how this turns out. Made an aqua potion, great. Made a fire resistance potion. Check that out, guys. Isn't that so cool? Okay, and now I don't ever have to go to the nether again. Here is the imp leather I need to make the armor for the last of the armor quests inside the treasury. I'm just going to make this real quick. We'll throw it on the treasury, the armor stand up top, just for good measure, and then we'll check into the quest so we can get it done. If you're wondering why I said I never have to go to the nether again, I'm going to show you this chest, which is kind of off to the side here. I think it's pretty obvious what this chest is used for. It's all of the stuff for magical crops that I have not made a seed for yet, but have been gathering materials for. So you can see there I've got 4 blaze rods and 4 magma cream, which I can pretty much manufacture magma creams anytime I want to, but I've got plenty of blaze rods now from my adventures in the nether, and the 4 wither skeleton skulls are just icing on the cake, because wither skeletons are also a soul seed that you can make, and if you make that soul seed, you can have as many wither skeleton skulls as you want. So rather than just making a wither skeleton spawner or something like that, like some people do, I'm just going to make a seed for it, because that's easier to do. So there we go. That's the imp leather armor on the stand, which should have us done with that quest. Let's check into it here. Yeah, now we're down to making 20 magical crop seeds, because that is the next quest. I just kind of gathered the first ones that I figured would be the ones that were A, needed, and B, would be made first. So you can see here I've just got a wide variety of different seeds. Coal and air I could make right now pretty easily, glowstone the same. Iron and gold would take quite a bit of essence, I'm not sure if I have that. Experience, I believe I need a gas tier. Blaze I can make. Spider souls I think I can make, I'm not sure if I have enough spider eyes for that. And then gas soul seeds I definitely cannot make. I do not have enough gas tiers that I have gathered from my adventures. So I guess I do need to go back to the nether. Gosh, and I thought I was done. Alright guys, I'm going to be back in a little bit when I make some progress on that. So guys, after having many heroic mid-air battles with ghasts, I finally accomplished getting enough gas tiers that I really don't ever have to go to the Nether again. Now the way that I accomplished this is of course with the jetpack. I was able to fly around and maneuver and fight the ghasts on their own terms, but the second thing I used is this electromagnet. It's an item from Ender.io. You can see here the crafting recipe, a vibrant crystal, which you get from the alloy smelter. You have to just make one of these vibrant alloys, which is an ender pearl and an energetic alloy. An energetic alloy is just the same machine, but with glowstone, redstone, and gold. So you put those nuggets around an emerald, get a vibrant crystal, and then put it on here with electrical steel, which there are several items I've been using, so I think I've already showed you that one, and then conductive iron, which I know I haven't showed you before. It's just redstone and normal iron. Put that together like this, then charge it up in one of the many ways that you can charge up items, and this works like the magnet mode in creative and whatnot. So if I keep this on, anything that gets thrown out will fly back to me. So obviously you can see how helpful that would be fighting a ghast in mid-air. It enabled me to catch all of the ghast tiers that were coming down. Of course the looting 3 sword didn't hurt for getting the ghast tiers, so now that's it guys. That's all the nether drops I should need. So I am good to go. So I think I'm going to finish crafting up those seeds, see if I've got enough essence, which I'm not really sure that I do, but then I'll get back to you. So I didn't quite have enough essence to get all of the seeds done, but I am working towards something else. I figured I'd go ahead and get the measuring time out of the way. So here we go. There's a tape measure reel, and then 4 iron gives us a tape measure. So we'll work on that in a second. So let's look over here. We've got this one, which I finished and just never claimed the reward for. So let's see what we get there. Oh, 15 diamonds. Nothing to sneeze at. Nothing to sneeze at. Definitely not upset about that. And then let's see. I thought there was another one that I finished up. I guess I could finish up the cobblestone one at any moment. Let's go over and get that one real quick. Oh, don't tell me I made myself a crafting one. Alright, well, I'll have to think about that in a minute and figure out what's going on there. So let's see, there's that. Or maybe I have to actually mine it. That would be funny. Oh, let me turn my magnet on. Let's take a look and see if that's gone up. 75. I don't think it did. Nope, did not go up. Alright, well I'll check into that one and see what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and collect the reward for tape measuring the base, even though it's supposed to be after you get the tape measuring done, but that would be not so fun watching me just walk around the base as I hold out the tape measure. So I'm going to go ahead and claim that one so you guys can see it on camera. I promise you, I really am going to measure the whole base. I will show you how it works real quick. So tape measure, you put it down somewhere, boop, it sets a point, then you just start walking backwards. You can see I'm at 9 meters now, 13 meters, 16 meters, 19 meters. Then I just break that to get it back. You can saw there, like if you right click, you can see it switches to absolute measurement, which is not my distance from that point necessarily, but the total distance that I'm walking. So essentially how many squares I'm in. And that's the mode that you would need to be in order to measure your whole base. Alright guys, I'm going to get cracking on a few more of those challenges. I will be right back with you. So one of the challenges I noticed I hadn't done is I had not finished sieving everything. So I put a whole lot of dirt into the automatic sifters over here and got them all to tear it apart for me. And these are all of the drops that I got. These are from the cobblestone bits that you put together. And strangely, I guess I made this a crafting task instead of a detection task, because once I put all those together, it finished out the challenge. So I am done with that one, so I guess I'll go ahead and do that. And then also, on the automatic sieve, I've got everything here, so I'm good to claim that one too. So that puts us in a pretty good position there. We're almost finished with the Tier 1 challenges. There's just a few more things to go. So I'm going to keep working towards those, and I'll be back with you once I've made some more progress. Right, I almost forgot. I should open the reward bags while you're here with me. 64 lapis, not bad. 10 sugar canes, totally not needed anymore. Oh well, more reward bags in the future. Alright, and with those reward bags out of the way, I really got to shut down this episode. It's crossing the 20-minute mark, but guys, we've got a lot of stuff done. And there's some stuff that I've been doing off camera, which I can't wait to show you, but it's going to have to wait until next episode. So I'll see you then. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. And then also, I'm really excited about going forward in the series, so please stick around for more. I hope you have a nice day, guys.